Hello, this is Brian again. Welcome to clip number 3. So I'm a little ways up, not super far up. See, I've come up a good few hundred feet already. Yeah, this trail, once you start getting on the San Gabriel Peak Trail, wasted no time. So I just came around that bend. It's gonna switch back and went up that way. Just noticed, looks like there's a use trail over here. I wonder if this is one of the use trails to get up to Mount Markham. But it looks like this would be a much more technical route. There's looks like a lot of rock scrambling and maybe even rock climbing if you were more of a mountaineer. So when you go up to the switchback over here, you'll see what looks like a possible use trail heading towards Mount Markham. I was almost tempted to follow it, but it looks like to get up to the ridge, it looks like you're going to have to do probably some really nasty bushwhacking and probably poodle dog bush and some rock scrambling, perhaps even rock climbing. I don't even know how far the trail actually goes, but it looks like a start of a use trail. Could be worth exploring one day. Like I said, though, I imagine that use trail would probably go to the base and probably go along this really extremely rocky ridge where class 3 and class 3, at least class 3, sustained class 3 climbing would probably be required if one were to do that. I'm pretty sure people have. There are people who like to get up on those challenges. But yeah, it looks like it would be kind of like a mountaineer's route. Maybe reminiscent of Strawberry Peak. Strawberry Peak's West Ridge. Probably be something similar to that. Yeah, definitely. It looks like it would be class 3, almost pretty much the whole way up, I would imagine. Imagine we're probably about 5,500 feet by now. Mount Markham is like 5,740, I believe. And today, this is the highest elevation I've ever seen black sage. We've got to be above 55 by now. 5,500 feet. We still got black sage. Though it's much smaller than it is in its lower elevation habitats, where they can get much larger than that. There's an old big cone snag here. Now, when I was driving up here, I noticed when I went past Eaton Saddle the first time, thinking I was going to have to turn around and find somewhere else to go because of the parking situation, saw a little bit of snow on the side of the road above Eaton Saddle. So I'm wondering if snow is going to be an issue on the upper portions of the San Gabriel Peak Trail. It's kind of weird. I didn't expect that. I didn't think this area would have gotten any. But it's kind of interesting. Oh well. I'll basically see you at the saddle, unless some other interesting stuff pops up. And I'm talking about the saddle between Disappointment and San Gabriel Peaks.